notes for my July 2025 reading of Dead Man Running by Steve Hamilton. Today is Tuesday, 22 July 2025. I am Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I talked through my book in reading this for my July 2025 reading of an Alex McKnight suspense novel set in Arizona. Dead Man Running by Steve Hamilton. This is the 2018 G.P. Putnam's Sons edition hardcover, ISBN in the video description. I started the book on Monday, 7 July 2025 and finished the book on Tuesday, 22 July 2025. It was 288 pages. It took me 10 days of reading. 40 pages Monday, 7 July, 30 pages Tuesday, 8 July, 50 pages Wednesday, 9 July, 30 pages Thursday, 10 July, 30 pages Saturday, 12 July, 30 pages Sunday, 13 July, 20 pages Monday, 14 July, 20 pages Sunday, 20 July, 20 pages Monday, 21 July, and 18 pages Tuesday, 22 July. It's a book about serial killer Martin T. Lawrence, and he's apprehended, and he's in Arizona, and he asks for this guy Alex McKnight to come and investigate, and so this guy goes, and then they're going out to try and find a victim or something like that, and the serial killer kills some people and runs, and so it's a suspense novel in the sense of like this guy's going after this guy. And I was reading it, and I was like, I might not have the same reading experience, so I'm gonna, considering this suspense book did not get my pulse rate up even once, and the plot was entirely non-bothersome for me, perhaps it means something more that I killed my rapist, a self-defense kill. The character in this book, most like me, is Martin T. Livermore. Have you even been to Livermore National Laboratory? For science, not killing. Oh. And yeah, I was one where I was thinking, I was like, I could enjoy books like this, and they're in the sense of like they're not bothersome whatsoever. If you're trying to trigger me, it doesn't work. I've actually killed somebody, honey. Yeah, and I'm a she, her, hers. Okay, so, and then something that came to me while reading: why is a group of crows called a murder? Because they are part of the cleanup crew. And then something relevant and actually kind of brought up in this book, and I was like, you get it, this author gets it really freaking wrong. I grew up in the time of an active serial killer targeting young women in my area. Yes, I am and was a she, her, hers. And the name was one mentioned in this book, actually, the Green River Killer. In addition to serial killers, my region/area also had kidnappers that locked young women up in rooms/houses and held captive for years without allowing them to leave. We also had the occasional severed foot washing up on shore. Premeditated death and abduction was a new staple of my upbringing. Yes, the most notable women from my region when I was growing up were people who were killed or abducted women. Right? Not scientists and that kind of stuff. And a little bit of a different story. A way different rise angle for me, rather, as compared to somebody who might be like stereotypical science. So, in my experience, the procession of killings/discovering bodies was far more long and drawn out than the hurried pacing of the cops and killer in this book. From my own lived experience, life experience, because whether we wanted to or not, we got to hear about it and read about it. That is, the pacing of this book is not necessarily authentic, unless, of course, that it is how the author intends to kill. Right? So, I guess the way this would become authentic is if the author became a serial killer and killed like he writes. Maybe that's his intent. Never know. Am I concerned about the Green River Killer taking me and killing me in front of my children, the squirrels? The river otter goes, us too. There's a man and a lady out here. One for my Lewis Hamilton, one for your Lewis Hamilton, and one for your Brad Pitt. Yeah. Honestly, please don't. The Green River Killer, female, male, whatever gender you may be. Honestly, please don't kill me. Okay. I'll probably even consult Dave Reichart, the Green River Killer, and I in a room, and I'm just like, You think I hate this? I hate this guy? I hate this killer? I don't. Okay, I've even killed somebody. Come on. Okay. I gave the book a 2 out of 5 stars rating. So those are my notes for my July 2025 reading of Dead Man Running by Steve Hamilton.